Any woman that could allow me to take out my anger, my frustration, my pent-up aggression on her body, she deserves the world. And that's the kind of thing that makes me want you.
What he looks familiar.
Really? A no contact order?
Go back and watch that whole video. I wanted to talk about a different aspect. You saw in the beginning what type of woman he would give so much appreciation to if she allows him to do XYZ. There are a lot of girls out there who don't know any better than to follow the direction of some man who is purporting his own wants and needs as some sort of blanket statement of normalcy, expressing some very dysfunctional stuff. You see, because we pump girls up with all of these stories from the fairy tale books, right? Telling them to go look up at man who is in the image of God and to follow his direction and tutelage, submit, right? But when you go out there into the street, what are these men saying? These men have been raised to be predators. Yeah. And to have their predatory nature congratulated, shrugged off, and condoned. I saw a video from a psychologist that works with sexual predators, and she was giving some key points at things that are similar between men who are talking on the internet and these men who she's been working with time in the criminal justice system. Pay very close attention. I mean, how much more evidence do we need that there is unfettered, rampant violence against women at the hands of males like this? Women have been saying it for years, and people are like, oh, puh, that's just you. You should have chose better. Then more women have been saying it. And then women on this app have been coming out in droves talking about similar lived experiences. And they're like, oh, well, all of you just like thugs, et cetera, et cetera. But there's one thing that I want you to pay attention to. Do you think these people come in the door talking about, well, I'm going to beat you? Do you think they leave out the door admitting that they beat somebody up? No. These people lie. Look at this part right here.
You done went down here and told these folks at the police station you feel like your physical, mental, and financial well-being was being threatened. And I threatened you. All I said was, you fine. I'll get you pregnant. Now I can't come within 100 feet of you, your house, or your workplace.
I didn't do nothing but say XYZ. And in Shawnda's video, she's like, well, she took that as the threat that it was. But how many of us out here have come into contact with people like this who claim one thing in front of listening ears, but then another, when no one else can hear? And if anyone asks, then they give the version for listening ears. Like, these people are liars. This is how we got into this whole situation with the administration that's about to come in. People took him at face value with a history of bloviating and contorting the truth. Really? So now here we have this man, and his word is that he said XYZ. But that restraining order, let's see the number and let's pull the records on that ourselves to see what the woman claims that you said. Because you see, I think I'll leave it right there for now. Give me your thoughts below. Tanya TKO, and I'm out. I'm a self-love specialist from TanyaTKO.com. I help women look at these viral stories and look for the self-love lesson in there for you. What's your self-love lesson from this? I know that my self-love lesson recently from all of these breaking stories has been to, if it hasn't been iterated, to reiterate that these people are liars. You can't take them at their word. They are doing and saying whatever it is that they can to find their next victim.